down before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red want to take me home. Tonight I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. Yes. If I'm honest, I'm just trying to figure you out.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Lumen Field. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Hicks. And it'll be second down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, left side. Here comes Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll go again with Robinson. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to take us all the way down to the Seahawks' 19-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the gun, here is Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Young way 2 for the Falcons field goal. A 32-yard.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll manage only a couple. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Warriors, 70. Ready?
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. 19, 18, pass the 60, pass the 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 52-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
On the ground is Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway.
19 Lion. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Check out.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Now a shot here deep middle. over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
19, Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he will score! Alvin Ridley, touchdown Seattle. That is first touchdown this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring down around the 27-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Second down and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, Penix. He's got this to beat. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be third down.
A loss of a yard. And it's third down. Third and
5. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates. Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's good.
A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
The 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second TD catch of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Going now, Penix on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again, it's Penix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Penix gonna throw again. Oh, he's gonna be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Rolling right. Oh, the ball's out. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. On fourth down, out comes the punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own. Three-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Milroe. Looks wide. Get this one complete.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Now Milroe. They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Mike Hughes back to return. And no return forthcomes. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
For Atlanta.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Root O'Rororo there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
60 average. 6. Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. To the left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 29.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
20 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Milroe. It's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Warriors 70. Top low 18. Ready.
Out of the gun. That's over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Mooney in motion. And the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And here's Bijan. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Penix. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mooney in motion. Play action. It's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Left wing 19.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Falcon first down.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Drake, London. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point
This
conversion.
is the man in motion. Again, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Duvernay on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Panthers 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 50. Trap 50. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Second and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air, it's Milrow. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On the set.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Chop alert. Chop alert. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Tuck it and take off. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Second Pirate.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Ready up.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Ready.
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he is not going to get away. Might have have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Cut 19, 70 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready to rock.
Milrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Boye Mafe, he gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Panther Street, Panther Street.
On first down, it's Milrow. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll throw on first down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Mooney in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Going now, Penix on first down. That is hard. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Mooney in motion. To throw again, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he will score. Game on. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Rene Wanwu out of return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Walker. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Got it. Ready? 70 race. Here we go. Here we go. 19. Chuck Buffalo 18. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Still gain on play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Here's 1st down. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they could win the game on this possession.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Seahawks 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Cougar Knight, Panther 60, Panther.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
They go with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here comes 2nd down.
Get up! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.